little chocolate in my...
Glenn? Do you ever just know exactly how you got, the type you have as far as attraction goes?
I was in Catholic school. There was rulers involved. What about you?
Oh, got it from The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid?
Yes.
Ariel?
Not exactly.
Where are you looking?
Come on, you poor unfortunate souls! Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate souls.
I feel like I have chocolate on my face. Go ahead.
You're good. Sha-la-la. Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Keystone Film Review. We just saw The Little Mermaid. Two grown men in a theater seeing The Little Mermaid. It's only weird if you make it weird. Directed by Rob Marshall and written by David Maggi. Based, of course, on the animated film, which is based, of course, on Hans Christian Andersen's classic novel. Starring Halle Bailey. Don't want to make that mistake. Jonah Hauer-King, Melissa McCarthy, Javier Bardem, Noma Dumazweni, Art Malik, David Diggs, Jacob Tremblay, Aquafina, Jessica Alexander, and other people who are also in it as well.
They do be in it.
This, of course, is a live-action remake of the Disney 89, 90, 89, 90s. I think it might be 89 animated film.
Oh, while you're talking.
Well, I'm talking, and yeah. Not really one of my favorites of the animated classics. I really only liked one part, which you already saw in the intro here.
89, you were right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. Glenn!
Yes.
What were your thoughts on this live-action remake?
Should we get the stupid part out of the way, where we have to two white men talk about the thing of what happened with the casting?
I think we can ignore that, personally speaking.
I have to acknowledge it,
Oh.
because I have red hair.
Yes.
This is the one case where I didn't give a fuck about them changing the redhead. Because that first trailer sealed the deal that she was going to be awesome.
Yes.
And I didn't care.
Yes. For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, every time they replace a white character with a black actor, it's always a redhead. It's never a blonde person. It's never a brunette person.
The redhead.
So that's why he gets a little upset. Honestly, redheaded people are the only people who can have qualms about that. Everyone else can shut the fuck up.
If there is a redhead actor out there, they're probably, or like a character with the actor, they probably dyed red. It's pretty fucked. But that's enough talk about that. Let's talk about two men watching The Little Mermaid.
Yes. I have never really been a huge fan of the animated series. We discussed. I had an awakening as a child watching it. Not like most straight men my age with Ariel. It was with Hot Ursula. Couldn't tell you why.
I'm on both sides of the spectrum here. My lust for redheads is a weird type of self-infliction, I guess. And also, them damn pale goth girls. Why are you so hot? Why are you so mean to me and turn me down so
Especially when
often?
you laugh maniacally.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Spit in my mouth.
Don't do that to me. I think that's a bit too far. I'm not that kinky. But yeah, anyone, if you are watching this with children, please don't.
No.
We are not a kids movie channel reviewer. We're just reviewing a kids movie.
We're just having the fun.
This movie overall, Disney live action remakes have been awful for the most part.
Dog shit. Yeah.
My favorite up until this point has been Peter Pan and Wendy. I thought that was okay. It's still not great, but it's okay. I don't know if this beats that, personally speaking. At least in, I think it's more of a, am I boring you? I'm sorry.
I just got a text.
Oh, okay. It's more of a loyal retelling, I guess, than Peter Pan and Wendy is. So in that sense, I guess this is one of the better ones. But I thought it was decent. It's not great. It's not gonna blow anyone's pants off. If you're an adult,
blow you out of the water.
If you're a kid, maybe. Although hot Ursula, I made reactions that were involuntary, and I was a little embarrassed about them.
They were real, and it was not fake at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry if this is gross, but it's
only
funny.
Watched a few of the live actions. I have a super dislike for them. The only ones that I genuinely liked was I liked Maleficent, the first one, for some reasons, but not a lot. It was very not faithfully adapted from the animated. And then I don't remember anything about the other ones. I watched a little bit of the Beauty and the Beast one when I was on the Disney cruise. Didn't even touch Mulan because reasons of them not putting "Make a Man Out of You" and me. So I just haven't liked any of them. They're not my cup of tea, and I'm not sipping that shit. This one, however, surprised me with how both faithful it was,
yes,
and how good it was.
Yes.
Mainly because of how faithful it was. There was only really two things that kind of made me go, well, that's fucking stupid. I didn't like it very much. But as far as all of the live actions, I think for me, I haven't seen Peter and Wendy yet, but I think this one tops it as far as all the lives go. I haven't seen Lion King. I didn't want to see Lion King.
Lion King's horrible.
Yeah, that's what I've
Awful.
heard. But all the songs, well, most of the songs are in it, and if they change a little bit, they change in a way that are, I guess, for today's standards.
And you don't really notice anyway.
You don't really notice. Javier Bardem, there's the one thing he was part of one of the things that I didn't like about him, or the movie, was he always like whisper yelled, and he never actually like let out a yell.
He's playing Anton Chigurh.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
And there's one scene that I don't really want to. I guess it's not really a spoil. Well, it is a spoil. I'm sorry, but there's a touching scene at the end of the movie with him and Ariel that they kind of just cut, so they never have an interaction, and that sentimentality of that scene would have been fucking amazing, but they just cut to the next part, and it's like, why do that? Why do that very much?
Why do that very much?
And then the only other thing that I didn't like was there was one song that was just super out of place for me, and I didn't like it.
It was a good song, but it was very out of place.
Not that one.
Oh.
It was Eric's song.
Oh yes, Eric has a song.
It felt like a teen's little boy sex idol, like a One Direction or Jonas Brothers type song, and it was just super out of place, and it felt like he was in a music video.
Yeah.
I didn't like it very much. And then there was the one song that he was talking about. The only reason I would say I didn't like it is because it just felt super out of place and kind of like pops. It just pops out of nowhere.
You could tell.
Good song.
Yeah, you could tell it was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda because Disney's just like, oh, he's popular. We got to put him in everything, which is fine, I guess. But it's his musical style is so. And I know like every artist has a sound, but all of his songs for the most part sound the same. They're all good, but they sound pretty much the same.
425 Paragua is still one of his top charters.
I don't even know what that is.
Moving on. The one song that we were talking about, it was a little out of place, but it was a bop. It was the way they handled it. It just kind of like it was sleeping and then boom, woke up and was getting right into the song. Like,
it's very jarring.
It's like holy crap.
Yeah.
For the most part, I really liked the movie. I think the girl who played Ariel, Holly, I think she was Hallie was really good. I thought Melissa McCarthy was really good.
Melissa McCarthy was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, I was a little wary of her playing Ursula, just because Ursula is such an iconic villain, and she killed it. She was fantastic.
And she could have been told to be like, yeah, just be Melissa McCarthy, but like she changes her voice just a little bit to sound more menacing, and it's really cool. Yeah. Just all the scenes she had were really just well done.
Yeah. Halle Bailey's fantastic. Her voice is phenomenal as Ariel, of course. I thought the creating more realistic animal characters like Flounder and Sebastian. I thought that would have been distracting, but it wasn't really.
No, it looked good.
Yeah, it was very natural. Obviously, there was that first photo that was supposed to be Flounder that wasn't real. That would have been terrifying.
Oh my god!
But it's much more natural. Although Flounder's not a flounder. I don't know if he's supposed to be a flounder, but flounders are way uglier than that.
Yeah.
Sorry to my flounders out there who are watching this. But yeah, I've never. My biggest problem with The Little Mermaid is it's just not a story that I find interesting. There were moments in this that were very powerful that made me care a little bit, but for the most part, it's until young Ursula comes in, I really don't care. And then she's not in it very long in this one. No, but
she leaves her mark. I tell you what,
she leaves her mark so much. If this is disgusting, just cut everything.
No, I'm sea foaming everywhere right now. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's not too much to talk about. If you watch the animated one, this is just a little bit more modernized in ways. I thought they were supposed to not have Kiss the Girl in there. Surprisingly, they do have Kiss the Girl.
Where'd you hear that? Because I didn't hear that.
I saw it like everywhere. It was probably, I mentioned this to you in the theater, that it was probably like joke clickbait articles, and I fell for it.
Oh yeah.
But like they were everywhere for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, just it was way before the fake Flounder.
See, the song "Kiss the Girl" is not really problematic because it's sung in a way where like she wants to be kissed.
Oh no, 100%. But they were like they're gonna avoid playing it because they don't want to like push the guy to just kiss that girl. Kiss the girl. Go ahead. Kiss the girl. I don't know. I was just read the article.
Who knows? But it's in there. It's in there.
Yeah, it's in there. And it's good.
It is good. But yeah, overall, it's a decent film. Not something that I'm probably ever going to rewatch unless my kid wants to watch it.
But this is just the beginning.
It is just the beginning, according to Ariel. But I don't really have anything else to say.
Yeah.
Ratings.
I've been fighting between a 3 and a 3.5 a little bit. This is my favorite of the live actions so far, but there's just a few things that kind of take it away from that 3.5, I guess. 325. 325 points.
Yeah.
For Gryffindor. I feel like that's a nice little middle ground. I feel like we've been.
Are you doing a 325 or 325?
3.25.
3.25. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I still have to kind of sit on this, see if I like it as much as. I mean, I don't want to say I like Peter Pan and Wendy. It's just the best of the live action that I've seen up until this. So this is either tied or just barely beating it or just barely losing to it. It's very close with Peter Pan and Wendy. I know that's been getting a lot of flack, which is fine. People don't have to have the same opinions as me. So I think I'm going to say a 3, which is better than I thought it was going to be. So that's saying something. And Ursula, give me a call.
Please.
Especially if you can. I mean, I'm okay with the tentacles too, but like, especially young you.
I was pleasantly surprised, but I'm willing to be more
Not that there's anything wrong with
Ursula.
Melissa McCarthy, but like the crazy young version awoken something in me.
Ursula, this is me and this is you. I'm ready to go.
Okay. If you saw The Little Mermaid, the remake, let us know what you thought down below. I don't really want to know if Ariel or anything was a big moment in your life as a youngster. I don't care. It's not something I want to discuss with people I don't know. So, goodbye, everybody.
You can tell me. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'll ignore you, though. Bye-bye.
Bye.